I'm Loretta Mae Davis. I've been running Loretta's Inn for 25 years. Our pet policy is flexible. We accept cats, dogs, even small cage animals. But one day, a guest arrived who made me reconsider the definition of animals. It was a Thursday afternoon. Around 2 p.m., a man walked through the door. In his 40s, bearded, cowboy hat, jeans, and a plaid shirt. Typical farmer look. He had a large cage with him, but the cage was making strange sounds. Cluck, 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 cluck. Amanda froze at the reception. I stopped too. Chicken sounds were coming from the cage. Hello, said the man with a smile. I have a reservation. Earl Mitchell. Welcome, Mr. Mitchell, I said, my eyes on the cage. What do you have there? Some very interesting sounds coming from there. Oh, don't worry, completely normal, said the man, shaking the cage. The chickens started clucking more. The man lifted the cage. Inside were chickens. Not one, not two, but exactly 12 chickens. White, brown, black, every color, all huddled together, clucking. These are my chickens, said the man proudly. My emotional support animals. Emotional support? Chickens? Amanda rubbed her eyes, thinking she was seeing things. Yes, ma'am. Doctor prescribed. I have official documentation. I can't sleep without them. The clucking sound relaxes me. The man pulled out a paper from his pocket. Indeed, a doctor-signed document. Earl Mitchell requires chickens for emotional support. The chickens reduce his anxiety. I looked at the paper. I looked at the chickens. The chickens looked at me. One of them clucked. Mr. Mitchell, we don't normally accept chickens at the hotel, but I have documentation you can't legally refuse. I didn't know the legal situation, but the man looked very determined, and he really did have documentation. How many nights will you be staying? 3 nights. And the chickens will stay in the room? Yes, in their cage. They're very quiet. Just then, one of the chickens screamed, cluck, cluck, cluck. The lobby echoed. Amanda jumped from her seat. Quiet, I said. That's Gertrude, said the man. She gets a bit excited. She does that when she sees a new place. She'll calm down. A voice inside me said, don't accept this. But another voice said, the man has documentation. There could be problems. Finally, I accepted. Room 101. First floor, please keep the chickens in their cage. And please let them be quiet at night. There are other guests. Don't worry at all. They're quiet at night. They wake up early in the morning, but early morning. With the sunrise. I don't have a rooster, but chickens also get active at dawn. At dawn? Don't worry, they just cluck softly. They don't scream. I promise. The man took the key, carried the cage to his room. I turned to Amanda. Was this a bad idea? Amanda shrugged. Maybe there won't be any problems. There were problems. Of course there were. 2 hours later, Maria came running. Her face was red. Her eyes were wide. She was out of breath. Loretta, the chickens escaped. What? There are chickens on the first floor, everywhere in the hallway, on the stairs. They're coming to the lobby. Sounds came from behind her. Cluck, cluck, cluck. And then the chickens appeared. First 1, then 3, then 5. Chickens were flooding into the lobby. Santa Maria! Maria shouted, this isn't a hotel, it's become a farm. Even in the village, there weren't this many chickens. Amanda hid behind the desk. Loretta, they're coming toward the computer. I froze. The chickens were wandering around the lobby, under the sofas, next to the planners, in front of the reception. Mr. Mitchell, I shouted, Mr. Mitchell. The man ran down the stairs. His face was in panic. I left the cage open. I went into the shower. When I came out, they had escaped. 12 chickens escaped. I'm sorry, I'll catch them. And so began the biggest chicken hunt in Loretta's Inn's history. Mr. Mitchell chased after one chicken. The chicken ran. Maria chased a chicken with a broom. The chicken ran. Amanda tried to corner a chicken with a file folder. The chicken flew and landed on Amanda's head. There's a chicken on my head, Amanda screamed. Don't move, said Mr. Mitchell. If you scare it, it'll run. Amanda stood like a stone. The chicken was clucking on her head. I would have wanted to photograph this scene, but I had a pillow in my hand to catch chickens. Did you see the brown one? Said Mr. Mitchell. Her name is Henrietta. She's the fastest. The chickens have names? Of course. Henrietta, Gertrude, Mabel, Clementine, Beatrice, Dolly, Rosie, Pearl, Daisy, Ruby, Opal, and Hazel. 12 chickens, 12 names. This man was really attached to his chickens. The chaos lasted 30 minutes. One chicken ran to the kitchen. Marcus came out screaming, "Chicken! Chicken in the kitchen!" Another chicken entered the breakfast hall and climbed on the table. One got on the elevator. The door closed. The chicken went up. A guest scream came from the second floor. Finally, we caught them all. Mr. Mitchell, Maria, Amanda, Marcus, and me. 5 people, 12 chickens. We were covered in sweat. Feathers were everywhere. The lobby had turned into a chicken farm. "Are they all here?" I said, counting. 10, 11, 12. Okay, they're all here. Mr. Mitchell put his chickens in the cage. This time he checked the lock twice. "I'm so sorry, Mrs. Loretta. This had never happened. Mr. Mitchell, let this be the last time. If chickens escape again, you'll need to check out." "I promise I'll keep the cage locked." That night, everything was calm. Chickens in the cage, Mr. Mitchell in his room. The hotel had returned to normal. But another surprise was waiting the next morning. It was breakfast time. Guests were sitting in the hall eating. I was checking too. Then Maria came running. "Loretta, there's something in 101. "Did the chickens escape again?" "No, something stranger." We went to 101. We opened the door. Mr. Mitchell was sitting in bed, a huge smile on his face. And on the bed, among the sheets, eggs. "Look," said Mr. Mitchell happily. "Gertrude laid eggs, and Henrietta too. 6 eggs." 6 fresh eggs were sitting on the bed. The chickens had laid eggs during the night on Mr. Mitchell's bed. "Mr. Mitchell," I said slowly, "did the chickens lay eggs on your bed?" "Yes, that means they're very happy. They feel comfortable. Normally they don't lay eggs in stressful environments. Your hotel has given the chickens peace." The hotel giving peace to chickens was praise I didn't expect. "Gertrude is especially happy. Look, her egg is the biggest." I looked at Maria. Maria looked at me. Neither of us knew what to say. Maria whispered, "Is this man real?" "We'll need to change the sheets," I said. Of course. "And can we eat the eggs for breakfast? I mean, can I eat them?" "What?" "Fresh eggs, organic. My chickens are fed healthy. Their eggs are magnificent. The yolk is bright orange. The texture is perfect." There was no point arguing with this man. Let him eat as many eggs as he wants. I told Marcus. He took the eggs, made a special omelet for Mr. Mitchell. The man had the happiest breakfast of his life. "Marcus, this omelet is the best you've ever made," said Mr. Mitchell. Marcus grumbled. "Making an omelet after a chicken entered my kitchen is ironic." Checkout day arrived. Mr. Mitchell packed his suitcase, put his chickens in the cage, came down to the lobby. "Mrs. Loretta, it was an amazing experience. My chickens were very happy." "I'm glad, Mr. Mitchell, but next time, maybe come without the chickens." The man laughed. "I can't go without chickens. They're my family." "I understand. Have a good trip." I watched as he left. 12 chickens were clucking in the cage. He was a strange man, but harmless, and his chickens really made him happy. A week later, a package arrived from Mr. Mitchell. Inside was a box of eggs and a note. "Dear Mrs. Loretta, my chickens are still talking about that night." "Just kidding, chickens don't talk. I'm sending you special organic eggs. Henrietta and Gertrude's work. Thank you, Earl Mitchell. P.S. Can I come again next month, this time with only 6 chickens?" Maria saw the note. "No," she said. "No more chickens." But I was thinking, the man has documentation, the chickens are harmless, the eggs are delicious. Maybe 6 chickens would be acceptable? "Maria, just 6 chickens." "Loretta." "Okay, maybe not. That's how it is. I've been doing this job for 25 years. I've seen dogs, cats, hamsters. But 12 emotional support chickens and a chicken hunt in the lobby? That was a first. Welcome to Loretta's Inn. We accept all kinds of guests here, including chickens. Maybe.